All right, we are locked and loaded. Less than a minute to go, so let's go ahead and shut the straightaway down. Straightaway is closed. It is going to be Dodge in the 11, Suzuki in the 10, Clenshaw in the 9, Marquez in the 8, Bird in the 7, Jusela in the 6, Farnham in the 5, Bowen in the 4, Rosen in the 3, Jones in the 2, Cornwell going to be on the top spot. I need all my four-wheel drive drivers out on the track. That would be including Scott Spear.
One minute to the start of the race.
Oh, hey there. Nice to see you. That's okay. You still got to be out here because both of you are in the same race, you retards.
45 seconds to the start
You
of the
got
race.
Prince Legend Jensen. I got Adolf. I got, where's Tier 2? Oh, my goodness. I got to call the Ginger out?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You know, I wouldn't have had to call Mike Blythe out. Just saying. I love Jimmy Leffler. He's my backup. Without Leffler, I'm not able to race. All right, let's get one volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. One volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. One volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand, please.
Less than 5.
One volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. Just to help out my good
Adam
friend,
Jusela.
Mr. Leffler. Thank you, Mr. Washington. Yeah, front of the driver's stand. Kyle, you got that section, right? You're just that cool? Oh, there's. Sorry. Don't yell at me. I'm new at this. I'm like graduating down to Tier 3. All right, with that being said, y'all know the gig. Top 2 going to find your way into that A-main event. 17-5 locked. B-main event. Round 3 of your summer series coming at you. Sound of the tone. We are locked in. Let's keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. That's what I like to see. It's on like Donkey Kong. You kids are making it around the track. Fantastic. Cornwell going to be leading us out. Looks like Jones in the 2, Jusela in the 3. Looks like Cornwell. Nope, that was Jones getting it wrong. So we are locked and loaded with race number 1. Race number 2, my 21-5 B-main event. Coming up at you next. 21-5 B-main coming up at you next. Kevin Cornwell leading us out. Jusela in the 3. Jones in the 4. And let's keep it clean out front, kids. Keep it clean out front. Jones in the 2. Jusela in the 3. Bowen in the 4. Suzuki's got his nose up in there as well. With 1 minute in, it's going to be Kevin Cornwell on top. Tyler Jones in the 2. Cornwell leading out. Jones in the 2. Jusela in the 3. Bowen in the 4. Suzuki. Now Bowen popping up into the 3. Suzuki into the 4. Rosen, Jusela, Clenshaw, Farnham, Burt, and Dodge going to be my top 10. Meow. Watch in front. Watch it out front. Thank you, Kyle. Back out front. It is going to be the all black with the white wheels. Kevin Cornwell. Spear looking on intently. He was looking at going to the White Wheel Club earlier on. Not quite sure why, but guess he felt the need that he maybe needed to see his car a little bit better. I don't know. Tyler Jones in the 2. Brian Bowen in the 3. Suzuki in the 4. Rosen, Jusela, Clenshaw, Farnham, Burt, Dodge going to be my top 10. Rolling race number 1, race number 2, 21-5. Lock timing B-main. That's going to be Scotty Wood, Phil Rowan, Riley Clark, Theobald Lamb, Davia, McCool, MC, and Toolman. You will be up next. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Kevin Cornwell leading out. Take a lap with Cornwell, working his way through the whoop section, lining up the double. Table, double. In front of the driver's stand, through the off-camera pitcher's mound, all black with the gold stickers. Baller, front side double, down the back straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot, it's going to be Tyler Jones. Jones coming in just a bit inside off the end of the straightaway. Thought he had the inside line about 6 inches too soon. Rosen in the 3, Bowen in the 4. There's Jones over the front side jump. Roller. Frontside double. Down the back straightaway he goes. Then it's going to be Rosen, Bowen, Jusela, Suzuki, Clenshaw,
2 minutes
Farnham,
left.
Burt, Dodge. My top 10 with 3 minutes in. 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Race number 2. 21.5. Lock timing B main. Y'all are going to be up next. Certified intermediate. Making the rounds. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in. Watch coming in front of the driver's stand. Watch coming in front of the driver's stand. Front of the driver's stand is clear. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. Cornwell leading out. Jones in the 2. Jusela now popping up into the top 3. Let's take a lap with Jones right now off the end of the straightaway. Jusela off the end of the straightaway as well. So they're gapped out by 2.2 seconds. So Tyler Jones got to keep it rubber side down if he's going to try and find his way into that A main with 4 minutes in, 1 to go.
left.
By the way, all of your A mains for your later in the day races, like, I don't know, 21.5, 17.5, 2-wheel mod, expert stock will all be 7 minutes. 4-wheel will be 6 minutes. That's right, 7 minutes of pure unadulterated excitement for our higher than now classes. Cornwell leading us out. Jones in the 2. Look at Juan go. Shot out of the cannon. Remember, drivers, faster car working with you. That is your leader working through the switch up, switch back. 25 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left to go. Cornwell on top. Jones in the 2. Got a pretty good lead over first and second. Jusela in the 3. He is 2.9 back. So Jusela, go! Hooks up a pipe. Washington right there to get him. With less than 10, drivers, less than 10. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, Jimmy Leff. Time has expired. You'll be done when you cross
Kevin
our finish
Cornwell
line. Cornwell, you are done.
Todd Farnham
Everyone
done.
else will be done across our finish
Brian
line.
Bowen
Todd
done.
Farnham, you're done. Brian
Ken
Bowen,
Burt
you're
done.
done. Ken Burt, you are done.
Mark Suzuki done. Tyler Jones done.
Tyler Jones, you are
Dylan
done.
Dosh
Waiting on everyone else. Rosen and Jusela going at it for third and fourth. Looks like Rosen's going to take
Dave Rosen
third.
done.
Jusela in the 4th
Adam
spot. Waiting
Jusela
on
done.
Nils. That is a race.
Nils
I'll
Clench's
stop, I'll
done.
stop. Marshall's going to grab
race
those
is completed.
blowers. Race number 2. 21.5 locked. B main coming up at you next. Kevin Cornwell and Tyler Jones. Y'all are bumping into that A main. That will be race number 7. Drivers from race number 1, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 1, I need you guys back on the track, please. Race number 2, you can roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in.
Riley Clark.
Qualifying in the 9th spot,
Wood.
Toolman in the 8,
Shane
MC
Theobald.
in the
Will
7,
Devilla.
Harry McCool
Harry
in the
McCool.
6, Will Devilla in the
Tillman.
5, Stacy
Phil
Lamb in the
MC.
4, Shane Theobald
Stacey Lamb.
in the 3, Riley Clark in the 2, Phil Rowan, and on the pole will be Scotty Wood. I should have 10 marshals out on the track. I should have 10 marshals on the track. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Go get our cars lined up. I need 1 volunteer marshal in the center
1 minute
section.
to the start
1
of the
volunteer
race.
marshal in the center section. 1 volunteer marshal in the center section, please. 1 volunteer marshal in the center. Thank you, Juan. Hey, Juan, you want to help?
45
Juan, you want
seconds
to help
to the start
out
of the
Nils
race.
on the front side? Dylan, slide over to cone 0, please. All right. 21.5 B main. Top 2 going to find their way into
30
that A
seconds to
main.
the start
Drivers
of the
ready,
race.
marshals ready. You kids are going to go at the sound of the tone. Let's keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. That's what I like to see. Boom shakalaka. Race it on to the line. Everybody off and running. Let's keep it clean out front, guys. Keep it clean. Nicely done. Looks like Rowan getting it wrong on the start finish. Wood, Clark, McCool, Lamb. That's going to be your top 4 front runners. Looks like McCool getting it wrong. Lamb looking to the inside. Through the whoop section they go. So now Lamb making her way up into the top 3. Watching front jump section. Watch front jump section. So Scotty Wood leading us out. Riley Clark in the 2. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you. 1. Race number 3, Novice A main event coming up at you next. Novice A main event coming up at you next. Wood on top, Clark in the 2. Theobald in the 3. Lamb and Rowan going at it for 4th and 5th. Davia in the 6. Race number 3, Novice A main event coming up at you next. Novice A main event coming up at you next. The leader on track is going to be Riley Clark now taking over that top spot. Wood in the 2. Top 2 going to find their way in that A main event. Theobald in the 3. Rowan in the 4. Lamb in the 5. Davia in the 6. 140 in, 320 to go. Watch on the front straightaway. Front straightaway is clear. Thank you, Todd. Watch on the front straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Todd. Back up front going to be Riley Clark. Clark working his way through the whoop section. Wood through the whoop section. Theobald rocking the all blue. Gets it wrong off the front straightaway. Lamb comes in just a bit hot and a little short. No harm, no foul. Still maintaining that top 5. So now Rowan going to pick up the top 3. Theobald into the 4. Lamb popping into the 5. Watch it out front in front of the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch coming in front straight away. It is clear. Clark, Wood, Theobald, Rowan, Lamb, Davia, MC, McCool, and Toolman going to be my top 9. Race number 3. Novice A main event coming up at you next. Novice A main coming up at you next. Leader on deck is going to be the yellow and black of Clark. Scotty Wood rocking the white and black. By the start finish line, right about meow. Going to be in the top 2. Theobald in the 3. Looks like Rowan in the 4. Lamb in the 5. Davia going to round out my top 6 with 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. You're watching race number 2. Race number 3, Novice A main event coming up at you next. Novice A main coming up at you next. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming out. Round 3 of our Saturday series here at Hobby Action Raceway. If you do have a tab inside the store, please make sure you're getting inside. Get that taken care of. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Back up front, it is still going to be Riley Clark. Wood now starting to challenge out. Clark through the off-camber pitcher's mound. Through the roller, front side double. Down the back straightaway they go. Gap was 0.6 of a second last time by. This time by going to be 1.1. Theobald in the 3. Rowan in the 4. Lamb now pulling up on Rowan for the top 4. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Everybody itching and scratching for positions. With under a minute to go. Drivers, under a minute to go. Watch it out front, drivers. Rowan getting it wrong on the front side. Lamb getting it wrong. That is going to be your battle for 4th and 5th. That'll be 4th and 5th working there. Toolman, please hold your line. With under 30 to go, under 30 to go. It's going to be Riley Clark on top. Scotty Wood in the 2. Theobald in that 3 spot. Then a battle going on in front of the driver's stand. 4th and 5th. Rowan and Lamb going at it. With under 15 to go, they should get by for 1 more. Then it's going to be a run to the line. Who's got it? Who wants it? With less than 10. Lamb and Rowan down the back straightaway they go. Clark and Wood going to make a by for another. Wood might. 2 and 1, and he does. That'll be time on the master clock. Theobald got you at the line. You are done. All eyes on 4th and 5th. Rowan and Lamb going at it through the off-camber pitcher's mound. They go. Through the front side roller. Front side double. Rolling in Lamb, grabs a fistful of throttle. Rolling going to be in for Lamb in the
Stacy
5. Waiting on Toolman, McCool, Wood,
Riley
and
Clark.
Clark, you are
Toolman
done. Everyone else
done.
will be done, and that is a race.
Harry
I'll
McCool
stop,
done.
I'll stop.
The
Marshals, grab
completed.
those blowers. Race number 3, Novice A main event coming up at you next. Novice A main event coming up at you next. Drivers from race number 2. Need you guys back out around the track, and drivers from race number 2 back around the track. Clark and Wood, you're going to race number 6. Clark and Wood to race number 6. Thanks, Nils. Appreciate you coming out as always. All right, marshals to my spots, please. Marshals to my spots again. Conjunction, conjunction. What's the malfunction on my blowers? Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Novice A main event. Qualifying in the 8th spot. Chris Washington in the 7. Elena Ash. In the 6, Tyler Lash. In the 5, Chris Cusin. In the 4, Bob McCool. In the 3, Toolman. In the 2, MC. And on the pole
Elena
will
Ash.
be
MC.
Anthony Pacheco.
Bob McCool.
Let's see here.
Chris
I
Cusin.
am going to
Anthony
need
Pacheco. Christopher Washington.
at least one volunteer marshal. I need one volunteer marshal. One
1 minute
volunteer
to the
marshal.
start of the
Straightaway
race.
is closed. Straightaway is closed. I need one volunteer marshal in front of timing and scoring. Thank you, Ryan. Stacy, you got both sides? Awesome, possum. Again,
45
straightaway
seconds
is
to the start of
closed.
the race.
Straightaway is closed. Going to get our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Pacheco on the
seconds to the
pole.
start of the race.
MC in the 2. Toolman in the 3. McCool in the 4. Cusin in the 5. Lash in the 6. Ash in the 7. Washington in the 8. We get our cars lined up.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, and with that being said, Novice A main event coming at you at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Houston a little asleep at the wheel. The leader on deck is going to be Pacheco. MC, now Pacheco put it upside down. MC going to lead out. Pacheco getting it wrong on the front section. That's going to move Toolman into the 2. Watching from the driver's stand, guys. Watching from the driver's stand. It is clear. All right, leading us out is going to be MC, and a gaggle of cars going out for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Pacheco now popping up into the 2. Lash into the 3. Let's keep it clean out front, guys. Keep it clean out front. McCool now up into the 3. Lash into the 5. Toolman up into the 4. 1 minute in, 4 to go. 1 in, 4 to go. Let's keep it clean out front, guys. Pacheco and Toolman, or MC, keep it clean, guys. That is the epitome of not. MC leading out. Pacheco in the 2. McCool in the 3. Toolman in the 4. Lash in the 5. Houston now popping up into the 5. Lash in the 6. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. Race number 4. Stadium Truck A main event coming up at you next. Stadium Truck A main coming up at you next. Thank you, Stacy. Drivers, you got 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. It is MC on top. Pacheco in the 2. McCool in the 3. Looks like Toolman, Houston, Lash, Ash, and Washington. Marshall out front. It is clear. Lash put it upside down. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Stacy. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Lamb getting a workout. Getting her used for those ramen noodles she's going to have to eat down at the U of A. 3 minutes in, dose to go. MC on top. Pacheco in the 2. Marshall in the center, please. McCool. Houston, Lash,
2 minutes
Lash.
left.
Going for the option line down that front straightaway. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Let's keep it under control, guys. Keep it under control. Race number 4. Stadium Truck A main coming up at you next. Stadium Truck A main coming up at you next. MC leading out. Pacheco in the 2. McCool in the 3. Houston in the 4. Lash in the 5. Toolman, Ash, Washington going to be my top 8. Off the gas, Wimby and Marshall, please. Off the gas, Wimby and Marshall. Thank you very much. Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 4. Stadium Truck A main coming up at you next. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Brian, that is your area.
1 minute left.
Let's focus on our marshalling, please. Grazie, prego. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. MC on top. Pacheco in the 2. McCool in the 3. Houston, Lash. Toolman. Back up front, it is going to be MC on top with under 30 seconds to go. Drivers, under 30 seconds to go. Starting to wind this one down. Let's keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling until we call race done. Less than 15, drivers, less than 15, less than 15. Now, Houston and Lash going at it for 4th and 5th. Time has expired on the master clock. You'll be done when you cross our finish line.
Anthony
Pacheco
done.
taking on the last lap. You are done. MC you
done.
are done. Waiting
Bob
on
McCool
everyone
done.
else. When I call you done, Marshals, don't
Toolman
go
done.
anywhere, please. McCool, you're done. Toolman, you're done. Watch front driver stand. Watch front driver stand. Waiting on 4. Waiting on 4. Waiting on Ash, Houston, and Lash.
Elena Ash done. Tyler Lash done.
And that is
Chris
the
Fusion
race.
done.
I'll stop.
Christopher
Marshall's
Washington
going to
done.
grab those blowers. Marshall's
race
going to
is
grab those
completed.
blowers. Race number 4, Stadium Truck coming up at you next. Race number 4, Stadium Truck coming up at you next. Novice drivers, turn them off, put them down, come on back out. Find a marshalling spot, please. And again, marshals, it is a quick blow off to the next number. Drivers from race number 3, I need you guys out on the track, please. Drivers from race 3, out on the track, please. Race number 4, you can. Nope. No. Over here, next number. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that.
Chase Williford. Kyle Ash. Riley
All
Clark.
right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Greg Clark. Will Davila.
Elena, I need you on the track to corner marshal. Elena, I need you on the track to corner marshal, please. No more laps. Qualifying in the 5 spot, Greg Clark. In the 4,
1
Will
minute to the
Davila.
start
In
of
the
the
3,
race.
Riley Clark. In the 2, Chase Williford. And on the pole will be Kyle Ash. Elena, over here. In the corner. Mr. Pacheco, you got both sides?
45 seconds to the start
Fantastic.
of the race.
Again, marshals, please do not go back to the pits. Come on back out. Find your marshaling spots immediately. Is greatly appreciated. Alrighty, we got a
30 seconds to the
five-car
start of
dance.
the race.
Stadium Truck A main event coming at you at the sound of the tone. Elena, by where the blower is, please. Thank you very much. All right, leading us out is going to be Kyle Ash. Williford in the 2. Clark and Clark get into it. Top 2 front runners through the front section. Off-camera pitcher's mound, they go. Williford trying to keep Ash in check. Ash hooks up a pipe. Williford looking to the inside. Not able to capitalize there. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5. That is going to be my short course A main event. You will be up next. I will need these 4 drivers. I'll need 3 volunteers after this race, 3 volunteers after this race, and 3 volunteers after race number 5. 3 volunteers after race number 5. Ash leading out. Williford giving him the high beams. Off the end of the short chute they go through the whoop section. Leading out. Kyle Ash on top. Williford in the 2, Greg Clark in the 3, Riley in the 4, Devia in the 5. That's a good talk. Drivers, you got 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. He's already hard R'd me a couple times. That was definitely not my indoor voice. Yeah. It is going to be Kyle Ash on top. Williford hooking up a pipe.
You want to see 3 people in your back seat get ghost quiet and ghost white? Like, ooh. Sorry for a later time, yeah.
No. Scott and his well-known political correctness, or lack thereof. All right, it's still going to be Kyle Ash leading us out. No, not fresh. Yeah. First run today. Because Kyle Ash leading out. Williford in the 2, Greg Clark in the 3. I'm not holding them. That's why they're not on my car. Kyle Ash leading out. Chase Williford in the 2, Greg Clark in the 3. Uh, 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Kyle Ash on top. Chase Williford. Yeah. Sauce 4 times. I know. Yep. That's what they say. Kyle Ash leading us out. Chase Williford in that 2. Greg Clark in the 3. Devia in the 4. There's Ash off the end of the straightaway. Williford off the end of the straightaway. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5. That is my short course A main event. I will need these 4 drivers and 3 volunteers. I'll need 3 volunteers after short course as well. Left. Getting into our multi-minute A mains. Oh, yeah. With 45 seconds left to go, 45 seconds left to go. Kyle Ash on top. Williford in the 2. Clark in the 3. Devia. Clark in the 4. With 35 seconds to go, drivers. 35 seconds to go. Rolling with race number 4. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out to our 3rd round of our Saturday Summer Series here at Hobby Action Raceway. Don't forget, we do it all over again. Wednesday night, round 4 of our Wednesday Summer Series. Time starting to wind down with less than 10, less than 10. Ash leading out. Williford in that 2 spot. Not quite close enough to capitalize. With 3, 2, and 1. You will be done when you cross our finish line. Kyle Ash taking the win. You are done. Davia
Ash done.
in the 4 spot.
Will
You are
Davila
done.
done.
Chase Williford in the 2.
Chase Williford done.
You are done. Greg Clark taking home the
Greg Clark
top
done.
3. And Riley, you are done. That is a
Riley
race.
Clark
I'll
done.
stop. I'll stop. Marshals,
race is
grab your
completed.
blowers. Again, I need these 4 drivers and at least 3 volunteer marshals. Help me out with race number 5. 3 volunteer marshals. Help me out with race number 5. For you? No. Maybe. What did you do? All right, marshals your spots, please. Marshals your spots. Marshals your spots. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Marshals your spots, please. Marshals your spots. David Franson in the 3. Sara in the 2. Kyle Ash on the pole.
Jeff Sarah. David Franson.
Again, I will need several volunteer marshals after this race. Several volunteer marshals after this race. Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark, why don't you help me out on the stairs for me, please?
Kyle Ash.
All right, no more laps. No more laps. No more laps.
1
We'll get our
minute to the
cars
start of the
lined up.
race.
Stairs. Mr. Washington is too cool for school. He's got both sides. I've got faith. It's a
45
3-truck
seconds
dance.
to the start of the race.
Again, I will need 4 volunteers at least. 4 volunteer marshals after this race to help me out. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. All right, race number 5. This is my short course A main event. Ash leading us out. Sara in the 2. Franson in the 3. Race number 6. That'll be my 21.5 lock timing A main event. Coming up at you next. Rolling with race number 5. This is our short course division. Leading us out, Kyle Ash. Front jump section, tabletop step down. Sara in the 2, Franson in the 3. Franson right now keeping Sara legal and legit off the end of the straightaway. All white in the 2 spot. All green with the white stripes in the 3. So Sara, rear view mirror full of Franson. Through the front jump section they go. Double table double out of your second and third place trucks. Ash working his way around the track, trying to put him a lap down. With 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Race number 6, 21.5 lock timing A main event. 7 minutes of pure unadulterated madness. You will be up next. It is Ash on top. Sara in the 2. Franson now half a straightaway back, challenging for that top 2 spot. With 2:30 in, 2:30 to go, 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Rolling with race number 5, race number 6, 21.5 lock timing, A main event. You will be up next. Again, I will need 4 to 5 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 6. 4 to 5 volunteer marshals help me out with race number 6.
2 minutes left.
That makes everything better.
Probably 10 years.
Race number 5. Rolling around with a minute 45 left to go. It is Kyle Ash on top. Sara in the 2. Franson in the 3. Sara right now working his way in front of the driver's stand. Franson through the whoop section he goes. Kyle Ash leading out another zip code. Race number 6. 21.5 lock timing. Coming up at you next. 21.5 lock coming up at you next. That'll be my A main event. I will need 4 to 5 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 6. 4 to 5 volunteer marshals. Help me out with race number 6, please. And again, depending upon what time we get done with our main events, will dictate how much practice we have
1 minute left.
after the fact. So those of y'all that are helping me out volunteer marshaling, it is appreciated. Quicker I get through the mains, quicker we get done, the quicker I can assess if we are going to be having any open practice or not. With 4:15 in, 45 seconds left to go, 45 seconds left to go. It is Kyle Ash still leading out. Sara in the 2, Sara down the back straightaway, all white with the white wheels. Franson with the green and white stripes in the 3 spot. Less than 30, less than 30. Ash leading out, Sara in that 2 spot, Franson in a 3. Time starting to wind down. Keep 'em rolling, drivers. Less than 10. Less than 10. Ash is going to get by. Francis is going to get by. Then everyone else will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Time has expired on the master clock. Again, I'll need these 3 drivers and at least 4 to 5 volunteer marshals. I need 4 to 5 volunteer marshals to help me out. Should be pretty decent on marshals throughout the rest of the day.
Jeff Sara done.
Jeff Sara in the 2. You are done.
Kyle
Kyle
Ash
Ash,
done.
you are done. Waiting on Franson. And Franson, you are done. That is a race. I'll
David
stop,
Franson
I'll
done.
stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall grab those blowers.
The race is complete.
Taking the win, Kyle Ash. Sara in the 2, Franson in the 3. God. My brain hurts. All right, this is your 21.5 A main event. 21.5 A main event. I need my 3 short course drivers out on the track, and I need 4 to 5 volunteer marshals to help me out. 4 to 5 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 6. Thank you, Nils. Thank you, Mr. Washington. Thank you, Mr. Devia. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Go and roll them out. Check them in. I need 1, 2, 3 volunteer marshals. I need 3 volunteer marshals. Qualifying in the 10
Mike
spot
Fowler.
will be Scotty
Kevin
Wood.
Purdy.
In the 9, Riley
Ryan
Clark.
McEnany.
In the 8,
Ryan
Brian Brown.
Ashley Lamb. Phil Borden.
In the 7, Greg
Scotty
Clark.
Wood.
In the 6, Ryan McEnany.
Jerry
In the
Price.
5, Ashley Lamb. In the 4, Jerry Price.
1
In the
minute to
3,
start
Phil
of the race.
Borden. In the 2, Mike Cowler. And on the pole will be Evan Furtick. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
2
Riley
volunteer
Clark.
marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. I need 2 volunteer marshals. I need 1 on the stairs. I need 1 in front of the driver's stand.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Well, I guess we don't want practice afterwards. 2 volunteer marshals. Yep, I need 2 still. Yep, I need 1 by the stairs. I need 1 in front of the driver's stand. I need
15
all
seconds
spots
to the start
covered.
of the race.
Hey, Juan, you want to help me out by the stairs? Thank you very much. Thank you, Juan. This is a 10-car,
Less than
21.5 lock timing A main event. Like to have all
Greg
spots covered. Y'all know the gig. Marshals, watch your areas. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Restart, restart, restart. Pretty sure I've said it before. I'll say it again. All you guys and gals need to make it through the first couple turns. If I see any contact at all, I will automatically do a restart. That is your 1 gimme and 1 gimme only. So throttle goes both ways. Exercise it. This is a 7-minute main event. So can I get everyone's attention up there? This is a 7-minute main event, which means you've got 7 minutes of racing, not the first 5 seconds. Can I get a head nod out of everybody? Cool. Appreciate the attention on that. You guys know the gig. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Let's get it up. Let's get it on. Going at the sound of the tone. Beautiful. Much, much nicer. That's what I like to see. 7 minutes of pure, unadulterated excitement coming at you. 21.5 lock timing. Everybody's circumventing 1 lap. So now it is game on. Make your passes clean. If you take somebody out, make sure you're relinquishing that spot. Fertig going to be leading us out. Caller in the 2. Borden in the 3. Price in the 4. Lamb in the 5. Clark. Keep it clean, Riley. Race number 6 on track. Race number 7. That is my lock timing A main event coming up at you next. Lock timing A main coming up at you next. Leading us out is going to be Evan Fertig. He's got a rear view mirror full of Mike Caller. Caller hooks up a pipe. No harm, no foul. Borden in the 3. Price in the 4. And then Fertig gets it wrong coming on the straightaway. That's going to drop him down to the top 3 now. So Caller leading out. Borden in the 2. Fertig, Price. Lamb coming in a little inside. Ash right there to get her. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. Watch coming from straightaway. Thank you, Nils. So back out in front is going to be Mike Caller. Phil Borden in the 2. Fertig in the 3. Jury Price knocking on the back door of Fertig. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Lamb in the 5. Now Clark in the 5. Lamb in the 6. Looks like Clark in the 7. First, second, third, and fourth. Ryan, you'll have the leader coming up on you next. You know what to do. Borden in the 2. Borden comes up short. Fertig to the inside. So now Fertig going to pick up the top 2. Borden in the 3. Price just waiting to pick up some pieces. Riley Clark in the 5. Lamb in the 6. Clark in the 7. Watch it on the rhythm section. Borden gets it wrong. Price threads the needle around the outside. So now Mike Caller leading out. That'll be leader working leader Brian. Thank you very much. Fertig in the 2. Price in the 3 now. Borden going to be in my 4. Clark in the 5. Ashley Lamb in the 6 with 2:15 in. 2:45 to go. Race number 7. 17.5 locked. Watching from the driver's stand. 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 Marshall from the driver's stand. Marshall from the driver's stand. It is clear. So back up front, Mike Caller leading out. Fertig in the 2. Price in the 3. Borden in the 4. Battle going on for third and fourth. There's Price and Borden. Through the whoop section they go. Leader on deck going to be Mike Caller working his way down the front straightaway. Fertig in the 2. Price in the 3. Got a rear view mirror of Borden. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Brian, that will be third and fourth work with you. Please hold your line. And Wood looks like he's going to take a knee on this one. Rough bit of luck for Scotty. Back up front, Mike Caller on top. Evan Fertig in that 2 spot. In the 3 is going to be Jury Price. Borden in the 4. Looks like Clark in the 5. Ashley Lamb in the 6. Putting on the afterburners. Clark puts it upside down by start finish line. Lamb back up into the top 5. Riley, you'll have the leader working with you next. Please hold your line. Price getting it wrong in front of the driver's stand. Borden trying to go over the top. So that'll be your battle for 3rd and 4th. Borden and Price going at it. Price back to the inside. Borden spinning around like a record. And here comes Lamb now in the top 5 with 4 minutes in. 3 to go. 4 minutes in, 3 to go. Greg, you'll have second work with you. Thank you very much. Back up front, it is going to be Mike Caller working his way through the whoop section. He goes. In the 2 is going to be Fertig. And you got Jerry Price in the 3. Phil Borden in the 4. Lamb in the 5. Price, Borden, and Lamb all working down the back straightaway. They go. Race number 7. 17.5 lock timing coming up at you next. 17.5 lock coming up at you next. Ryan, that is 3rd and 4th in front of you. Please hold your line. Borden getting it wrong, coming on front section. Here comes Lamb. Lamb looks to the inside, takes over the top 4. They bump, they rub, they rub, they bump. Lamb going to pull it out. She gets it wrong on the short shoot. Caller, that will be people working for position. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. Back out up front, it is going to be Mike Caller on top. Evan Fertig in the 2. Now Fertig going to pop up into the top spot. Caller into the 2. Price in the 3. Borden in the 4. Clark, Lamb, Clark, Brown. 5:15 in, 1:45 to go. 5:15 in, 1:45 to go. Evan Fertig leading out through the front jump section. He goes. Caller in the 2. Riley Clark, that will be leader and second coming up on you next. Please hold your line. Ryan, that will be 4th on you. Thank you very much. Drivers, you have 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. Evan Fertig on top. Caller in that 2 spot. Watch coming on the front straightaway. Watch coming on the front straightaway. Ryan, that will be 2nd right in front of you. Please hold your line. And Riley, you got 1st in front of you, 2nd behind you. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. Game on.
1 minute left.
In the 3 spot's going to be Jerry Price. Borden in the 4. Lamb in the 5. Now Clark in the 5. Lamb in the 6. With 6:15 in, 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds left to go. It is Evan Fertig and Caller working their way in front of the driver's stand. Borden and Brown, you got the leader and second coming up on you next. You know what to do. Thank you very much. And that'll be second coming up on you guys next. Watch out the end of the straightaway. Thank you very much. 6:40 in, under 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds left to go. Fertig leading out. Caller in the 2 spot. Jerry Price in the 3. Borden in the 4. Clark in the 5. Lamb in the 6 with less than 10. Less than 10. Watch coming in front straightaway. Watch coming in front straightaway. Front straightaway is clear. And that'll be time on the master clock. Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. Time has expired on the master clock. Greg Clark, you are done. Jerry Price
Clark
taking
done.
home the top 3. You are done. Battle going
Jerry
on.
Price done.
Start finish line. Who's got it? Oh, my
Evan
goodness.
Fertig done.
Caller gave it all he
Mike Caller
had.
done.
Tried to get to the inside. Not
Borden
able to
done.
capitalize. Fertig,
Riley
Caller,
Clark
Price,
done.
Borden, Clark, you are all done. Waiting on Lamb, Brown, and that
Ryan
will
Brown
be a
done.
race. I'll stop. I'll
Ashley Ryan
stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Drivers from race number 6, turn them off, put them down. Come on back out, find a marshaling spot, please. All right, once again, blowers, it is a quick back and forth to your next spots, please. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots, marshals to your spots. Only one I've got going back-to-back is Fertig, so I should have 9 marshals on the track. 9 marshals on the track. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Tyler Jones. In the 9, Kevin Cornwell. In the 8, JH3. In the 7, Rich Chenard.
John
In
Henry
the
III.
6, Evan Furtick.
Justin
In the
Dion
5,
Ross.
Kevin Boyd.
Rich
In the
Chouinard.
4, Mike Sora.
Ross
In the
Leader.
3, Leigh Anderson.
Kevin
In the 2,
Cornwell.
Justin Billowis.
Chase Williford.
And on the pole will
Tyler
be
Jones.
Chase Williford.
Mike Sara.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots.
1 minute to the start of the race. Evan Furtick.
I haven't called straightaway closed. Now I'll call straightaway closed. Again, drivers, you are warming
45
up.
seconds to the start
No
of the
more
race.
laps, no more laps, no more laps. Again, Jones on the 10, Cornwell on the 9, Henry on the 8, Chenard on the 7, Furtick on the 6, Boyd on the 5, Sora on the 4, Anderson on the 3,
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Billowis on the 2, Williford on the pole. Let's get our cars lined up, please. Cars lined up.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that.
Less than 5.
And with that being said, 17-5 locked. A main, 7 minutes coming at you at the sound of the tone. Nicely done. Watch it off the whoop section. It is clear. Williford going to be leading us out. Sora in the 2. Looks like Boyd, Billowis, Furtick. Let's keep it clean out front, guys. Keep it clean. Furtick hooks up a pipe. Billowis, Henry, Jones, Anderson, Chenard, Cornwell rounding out my top 10 with 30 seconds in, 6:30 to go. Race number 7 on deck. Race number 8. 17-5 A main event. Coming up at you next. 17-5 Expert A main. Coming up at you next. On top, Chase Williford leading us out. Sora in the 2. Williford gets it wrong on the front section. Sora gets it wrong on the front section. That moves the elder Boyd up into the 2. Sora in the 3. Billowis in the 4. Furtick, Henry, Jones. Sora getting it wrong by the start finish line. Brown ready to pounce. Thank you, Brian. It's going to be Chase Williford leading us out. Watch it out front. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Justin Billowis in the 3. Henry in the 4. Sora in the 5. Sora looking high, looking low on the inside. Henry nowhere to go. Jones, Furtick, Chenard, Cornwell, and Anderson. Rounding out my top 10 with 1:30 in, 5:30 to go. 7 minutes of pure, unadulterated excitement coming at you here on our 3rd round Saturday series here at Hobby Action Raceway. 1:45 in, 5:15 to go. It is Chase Williford leading us out. In that 2 spot, going to be Kevin Boyd. Knocking on his back door will be Billowis and Sora, Henry and Jones in tow. Leader off the end of the straightaway, backside double. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th off the end of the straightaway. That is Boyd, Billowis, and Sora, Henry and Jones. A distant 5th and 6th. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th working their way through the front jump section. Off-camera pictures now, and they go. Williford with a mighty hi-ho, see ya. He's got 4.5 seconds on Boyd, who's got a rear view mirror full of Billowis. Off the end of the straightaway, Sora trying to give chase to 2nd and 3rd. Sora in the 4, Henry in the 5, Furtick in the 6, Jones in the 7, Cornwell in the 8. Chenard and Anderson battling it out for 9th and 10th. Meanwhile, your leader right now, Roller, through the whoop section he goes, coming up on Anderson and Chenard. Looks like Billowis hooks up a pipe. Now Sora up into the top 3. Billowis going to drop it to the top 4 with Henry in the 5. Furtick in the 6. Working their way through the front jump section in front of the driver's stand. Double table double out of your 4th, 5th, and 6th place cars. 2nd off the end of the straightaway. 3rd off the end of the straightaway. That is Sora with Billowis in tow. Henry, Furtick going at it for the 5th and 6th. Jones in the 7. Now Billis putting it upside down. That's going to drop him back to the top 6 now. Second off the end of straightaway, that is Kevin Boyd. Sora off the end of straightaway. Then third, fourth, and fifth, Marshall at the end of the short shoot. It is clear. Billis and Henry, let's keep it clean, kiddos. Going at it for fourth and fifth. In front of the driver's stand they go. Fourth, fifth, that is going to be Henry, Billis, Fertig, and Jones. Kevin Boyd got a rear view mirror starting to shape up of Mike Sora. Through the whoop section they go. Sora sends it through the whoops. Gets the raw end of the deal on that one. Then you got Henry and Billis going at it through the whoops. Fertig through the whoops. Cornwell and Anderson going at it for 8th and 9th. There's Kevin Boyd off the end of straightaway in the top 2. Sora in the 3. Henry in the 4. Billis in the 5. Fertig in the 6. To the front roller. Whoop section they go. Meanwhile, Chase Williford, white, into the pink and blue with the black wheels. In from the driver's stand, table, step. Henry pushes it wide. Billis to the inside. So now Billis picks over the top 4. Henry going to drop it to the 5. Fertig in the 6. Meanwhile, Chase Williford, nobody really close enough to capitalize. Boyd in the 2. Sora in the 3. Boyd off the end of the straightaway. Here comes Sora off the end of the straightaway. There's Billis in the top 4.
2 minutes left.
Fertig now into the 5. Henry in the 6. That'll be leader working there, JH. Please hold your line. You know what to do. Thank you very much. With 5:15 in, 1:45 to go. 5:15 in, 1:45 to go. Rolling with race number 7. Race number 8. 17.5 Expert A main event coming up at you next. 75 Expert A main coming up at you next. She might be a little toasty. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah. We'll let them cool off a little bit. Alrighty. With 6 minutes in, 1 minute to go. 6 minutes in, 1 minute to go. Chase Williford still leading out. Sora in the 2. Billis now working on the back door of Sora. Through the whoop section they go. Kevin Boyd dropping it to the top 4. Rough lap out of Boyd. And he gets it wrong in front of the driver's stand. That's going to drop him down. So now it is going to be the battle for second. Sora, Billis, Jones now popping up into the... Nope, never mind. With 35 seconds to go, drivers, 35 seconds to go. It is still going to be Chase Williford leading us out. Watch the end of the straightaway, watch the end of the straightaway. It is clear. Williford leading out, Sora in the 2, Billis in the 3. With less than 20 drivers, less than 20, 7-minute A mains for our buggy divisions today. Fertig again. Boyd going to be going at it. Less than 10, drivers less than 10. Sora getting it wrong by the start finish line. Billis now going to pick up the 2. Sora going to drop it to the 3. Time has expired on the master clock. Mike Sora got you at the line. You are done.
Evan Fertig done.
Evan Fertig, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. So Williford, you're done. Chenard, Jones, Henry, Anderson, Cornwell, waiting on Billis, waiting on Billis, waiting on one, waiting on one. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Taking the win, Chase Williford. In the 2, Justin Billis. In the 3, Mike Sora, Fertig, Boyd, Anderson, Henry, Cornwell, Chenard, and Jones. Rounding out my top 10. Race number 8, 17.5 Expert A main event. Coming up at you next. 75A coming at you next. I need all 10 of these drivers out on the track, please. Okay. All right, marshal your spots, please. Marshal your spots. I should have 10 marshals on the track, 10 marshals on the track. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in 11th spot will be Mr. Sean Sanchez. In the 10 will be Ryan Prince. In the 9, Chucky Stacker.
Connor
In the
Cornwell.
8, Randy Locken.
Kyle
In the
Adolph.
7, Kyle Adolph. In
Aaron
the 6,
Jensen.
Aaron Brown.
Brown.
In the 5, Willie
Chase
Smith.
Boyd.
In the 4, Aaron
Gilbert's most
Jensen.
average.
In the 3,
Prince.
Kyler Cornwell. In
Randy
the 2,
Locken.
Jimmy Left.
Chucky Stacker.
And on the pole
Orange.
will be Chase Boyd. Marshals to your spots,
minute to the
please.
start of the
Marshals
race.
to your spots. All right, and with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. We got our cars lined up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Watching the whoop section, guys. Watching the whoop section. Let's go and get our cars lined up. Go and get our cars
30
lined up.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right.
15 seconds
With
to the start
that
of the
being
race.
said, 17.5 Expert, a main event coming at you at the sound of the tone. Thank you. Nice, good start out of everybody. 7-minute a main event. Leading us out is going to be Jimmy Left leading us out on lap 1. Boyd in the 2. Looks like Cornwell, Jensen, Smith, Prince. Watch it out front, drivers. Marshall out front, Marshall out front, Marshall out front. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. So 4-car dance down that front straightaway. Jimmy Left leading out. He's got a rear view mirror full of Chase Boyd. Then you got Kyler Cornwell, Aaron Jensen, the Darkness, Ryan Prince, Marshall out front. It is clear. Thank you, Leia. So out front, watch it out front. Jensen hooking up a pipe. That's going to drop into the top 6. Back up front, Jimmy Left leading us out. Chase Boyd in the 2. Sean, and thank you very much. You got leader and second worthy. All right, you guys know what to do. Beautiful. Nice job, guys. Ryan Prince now up into the top 3. Looks like Smith in the 4. Brown in the 5. Cornwell in the 6. Jensen in the 7. Adolph in the 8. But all eyes back up front to the flying racing ginger. That is Jimmy Left leading us out. In that 2 spot is going to be Chase Boyd in the 3. Ryan Prince, now Prince. Marshall out front, Marshall out front, Marshall out front. Watch it out front, drivers, watch it out front. Marshall out front, please. Thank you, Kevin. It is clear. So back up front, it is going to be Jimmy Left leading us out. Chase Boyd in the 2, Ryan Prince in the 3. Willie Smith in that 4 spot. Cornwell in the 6. Cornwell in the 5. Brown in the 6. Jensen in the 7. Right now, through the whoop section they go. It is going to be Jimmy Left on top. Watch it in the switchback. Watch it out front, drivers. Oh, Leffler channeling his inner chi goes to the inside at the last second. I don't know how that happened. Let's see here. That is going to be Locken and I believe Sanchez. You got leader and second coming upon you next. You guys know what to do. Thank you very much. Oh, Boyd hooking up a pipe. And then Prince gets hooked up with everybody in the back markers. That'll be Leffler still leading out. Chase Boyd in the 2. Ryan Prince in the 3. Willie Smith in the 4 coming through the switchback. Front side double, he goes. Marshall out front. Thank you, Evan. So it is Leffler, Boyd, Prince, Brown, Cornwell, Jensen, Adolph, Locken, Sanchez, Stacker. Back up front, it is going to be Jimmy Leffler leading out. Chase Boyd in the 2, Ryan Prince in that 3 spot. Willie Smith now in the 4, so 3rd and 4th. Down the back straightaway they go. With 3 minutes in, 4 minutes to go. You heard it. Oh, Leffler shorts it on the front side. That drops him back to the top 2 now. Chase Boyd back up on top. Chucky, you'll have leader 2nd and 3rd and 4th coming upon you next. You know what to do. Back up front, it is going to be Chase Boyd. Got an early Christmas gift out of Leffler, coming up just a bit short. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Thank you, Sean. Nicely done. Chase Boyd leading out. Now it looks like Ryan Prince in the 2, Smith in the 3, Leffler in the 4. Looks like Brown in the 5. Off the end of the short chute. Keep it clean. Adolph trying to get away. Not able to get out of the way on that one. Sorry about that, Kyle. It came up on me way too quick. Chase Boyd on top. Prince and Smith. Nicely done, Kyle. Nicely done, nicely done. Game on, game on. Resume, resume, resume. Second and third off the end of the straightaway. They got open track, so all eyes trying to set their sights on Boyd. Through the front jump section they go. One behind you guys, one behind you guys. Marshals, keep an eye on your areas, please. Marshals, watch your areas. Back out up front. It is going to be Boyd leading out. Prince hooks up a pipe. Smith now up into the top two. Prince into the three. Then it's going to be Brown, Jensen, Cornwell, Leffler, Adolph, Locke, and Sanchez. Stacker, Marshall in the center, please. Up front, still going to be Chase Boyd leading you out. Working his way through the switchback. Front side double. In that two is going to be Willie Smith. Smith is going to be 1.6 back. Ryan Prince into three. Leader right now working his way through the whoops. Coming up on Leffler. Locking. That'll be leader.
2 minutes left.
Watching the jump section. Watch front jump section. Front jump section is clear. Chase Boyd now up on top. Rough lap out of Smith. That puts Prince now up into the two. That's going to be Aaron. You'll have leader coming up on you next. You know what to do. Watching the whoop section, watching the whoop section. 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. Watching front jump section, watch front jump section. It is clear. So Chase Boyd off the end of the straightaway. Prince off the end of the straightaway. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. It is clear. Thank you, Richie. With 1:15 to go, 1:15 to go. Marshall out front, please. It is clear. Prince in the two. Then it's going to be Smith, Brown, Jensen, Leffler. They're all going at it. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. There's Leffler, Jensen. Watch coming front straightaway. It is clear. Nicely done, Chucky. With 6 minutes in, 1 to go.
1 minute left.
Still going to be Chase Boyd leading out. Open track for Boyd. Open track for Prince. Watching front jump section. Watch front jump section. It is clear. Jensen and Leffler going at it. Watching the whoop section. Watching the whoop section. Watching the front jump section. Brown getting it wrong. So it is Chase Boyd on top. Ryan Prince in the two. Willie Smith in the three. Brown, Jensen, Leffler, Adolph, Cornwell, Locken with 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Chase Boyd still leading us out. Ryan Prince in that two spot. Pick up Boyd right now, working his way through the front jump section. Prince working his way through the jump section. With under 15 to go, it's Boyd, Prince, Smith, Brown, Leffler, Jensen. Leffler and Jensen going at it with less than 5. Drivers less than 5, less than 5. That'll be time on the master clock. You'll be done when you cross our finish line.
Chucky
Keep
Stacker
it rolling
done.
until I call race
Kyle
done.
Adolph
Keep it
done.
until I call race done. Adolph, you are done. Everyone else,
Orange done.
you are going to be done
Chase Boyd done.
when you cross the start finish
Aaron
line.
Kyler Cornwell done. Prince done. Randy Locken done. Clown done.
Waiting
Gilbert's
on
most average done.
And
Aaron
waiting
Jensen
on
done.
one, waiting on one, waiting on one. Again, you guys are all done. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 9. Two-wheel drive modified. A main event coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod coming up at you next. I need all 10 of those drivers back on the track, please. All 10 of those drivers back on the track, please. Once again, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please.
Race is
Marshals
completed.
to your spots, please.
You Apache or
Wow. Water? All right, let's get our marshal to our spots, please. Marshal to our spots. Let you guys roll them around, check them in once the fog settles. All right, boys, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. We got Lyle Lamb in that 8 spot, Les Anderson in the 7,
Spencer Ripken.
Jim Silva in the
Kelvin
6,
Cato.
Diego Benker in the
Local
5,
flip
Richard
flops
Lake in the
legend.
4,
Lil
the local
Raccoon.
legend in the 3,
Tippy.
Cato
Lyle
in that
Lamb.
2, and your
Jim
top
Sylvie.
qualifiers,
Lee
Spencer
Anderson.
Rifkin. Did you guys get around for a couple? Oh, that's weird. Diego and Spear are tangled up. I haven't seen that happen all day today. The way it's sitting right now, we're going to have Les be the last one down, so no more laps for Rifkin and Cato in case you guys catch them. And you're not, because Les is fast. All right, no more laps, no more laps. Finish a lap you're on.
1 minute to the
And
start of the race.
grid them up, rack them, and stack them. We'll get this two-wheel mod madness up underway. 7 minutes.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, all right, all right. We got our marshals covered. Marshals on your toes. Drivers, let's get it on to the sound
30
of the
seconds to
tone.
the start of the race.
Yeehaw, good clean start out of our modified boys. Woo. Spear going for the early option line. It is a long 2-minute main. Sylvie saying hi to old Ryan. 1 and 2 getting off clean. 3 and 4 as well. So Lake in the 3. Diego in the 4. Yikes. Holy moly. The rhythm's going to get you. They got everyone set for Rifkin, Cato, and Lake. Everyone else took their turn. Right now, it's advantage Rifkin by just a couple tenths here. 3 tenths separate 1 and 2. Rifkin through the rumbles, followed by Cato through the rhythm. Both of them grease that lander off the end of that table. Through the off camber. Clicking off another one. The Lake enjoying the clean air in front and back early on. We're only 120 in. 5:20 to go. Lamb and Silve going at it. We got some battle shaping up here. Diego and Spear going at it. Oh, Diego bonks the pipe. Gonna give it up to Spear. So Spear now gonna move it into that 4 spot. Diego's trying to settle in, but we got Silve and Lamb rolling up on him. Silve and Lamb, you guys both got your leaders working up on you. In case you didn't know. Oh, Rifkin hooking up the hose. Gonna give it up to Cato. Spencer's just keeping the foreign relations friendly. Gonna give it up to Cato for a while. Let him lead up for a while. There goes Cato by that start-finish line. He's gonna have 1.8 on Rifkin. Lake still in that 3 spot. In the distance back, we got Spear and Diego going at it. Down the straightaway they go. So the 1-2 battle, and then that 3-4 battle is the one to watch. Sorry, 4-5 battle. Meanwhile, Lake's on his own trip here. He's got 9.6 seconds on the number 4 of legend, Diego. Diego, you're gonna have the leaders working up on you shortly. Lake's cashing in a little bit of his lead. Gets a little wrong through the end of the rhythm, but it's back up and going after marshalling himself. That was fair, Diego. That's why I allowed it. Well done. Rivkin starting to close the gap now. 7/10 separate 1 and 2. And we are only 4 minutes in. We still got 3 more minutes to go. 3 more minutes of our 7-minute A main event. Spear rolls it over, lands on his feet. Diego nowhere to be found. That's going to allow Lake to stretch out his lead through the whoop section. Perfect through the rhythm. Coming up on this back double is going to click off another one. Watching the rhythm, watching the rhythm. That was Spencer getting it wrong. Going to give up a little more lead to Cato. 2:25 to go, 2:25 to go. Lake, Legend, Benker, Silve, Lamb, Anderson. That is your 3 through 7. Benker trying to keep Spear honest here. He's only 3 seconds back. Just a couple turns off the back door of Spear.
2 minutes left.
Oh, little bobble out of Cato. And there's Rivkin now. So now we got a race. 150 to go. 150 to go. These two nose to tail. Little bobble out of Rivkin there off the end of the straightaway. It's advantage Cato by 9/10 of a second as they come up on Mr. Anderson. Both of them sky it out. Get through it like the pros that they are. Lake's out in the weeds here. Where is Diego? Diego's nowhere to be found. Did Spear get around Lake? No, he did not. All right, so he's getting a lap on him. I'm sure Lake won't rub that in anytime later. You guys got 1:05 to go, 1:05 to go. Absent the world clash drivers out here, Lake
1
would
minute
be
left.
winning this here, but right now it's Cato out front with 50 seconds to go. He's got a pretty decent lead on Rivkin as he clicks off another one. There goes Rivkin. 2 seconds separate 1 and 2 with 45 seconds to go. It's Cato, Rivkin, Lake, 1, 2, and 3. Then we got Legend, Benker, Silve, Lamb, Anderson. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Four-wheel independent coming up next. Oh, just as Diego gets around Lake, he bonks the pipe again. And Cato's the meat in the Legend Benker sandwich. But he is going to be too far ahead of Rivkin. I don't think anything's going to happen here as they go through the whoop sections. Cato's amassed himself a sizable lead, takes it nice and easy through that rhythm section. You guys are racing to the line. Lake, you will be the first one to finish in that 3 spot.
Zippy done. Local flip-flops Legend done.
Everyone's done when they come by.
Done.
Cato taking that
Lil
W.
Raccoon
Rivkin
done.
in the 2. Lake
Spencer
in the
Rivkin
3.
done.
Waiting on Silve, Lamb, and Anderson.
Lyle Lamb done.
And
Jim
that is
Sylvie
the
done.
race. I'll stop.
Lee Anderson
Marshals,
done.
grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The
Drivers
race is
from race number
completed.
9 need you down on the track. Four-wheel independent, you guys are up.
All right, drivers from race number 9. I need you guys to turn them off. Put them down. Come on back out. Find a marshalling spot for me if you would. Race number 10. 13.5 four-wheel sportsman coming up at you next. 13.5 sportsman coming up at you next. All righty. Final 2 races of the day. Final 2 races of the day. So again, we want to thank everyone for coming on out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, if you have a tab inside the store, you know the routine. Get on inside, get that handle taken care of. All right, with that being said, race number 10. Roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Two-wheel drive, modified drivers. Need you guys out on the track to corner marshal. Two-wheel drive mod drivers. Out on the
Joey
track
Hart.
to corner marshal. Let's see here.
Bill Borden.
I
Gisela.
need.
Scotty Wood. Will Sarkisic.
Let's see here. If I could get one volunteer in front of the driver's stand.
1 minute to
One
the start of
volunteer
the
in front of the
race.
driver's stand. One volunteer in front of the driver's stand. I would greatly appreciate it. One volunteer in front of the driver's stand, please. Final 2 races of the day. So again, 1 volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand, 1 volunteer marshal in the
45
driver's stand.
seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Leia. And with that being said, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Qualifying in the 6th spot, Scotty Wood. In the 5, Mark Suzuki.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
In the 4, Will Sarkeesian. In the 4, Adam Jusela in the 3, Phil Borden in the 2, and Rich Chenard going to be on the pole. 6th minute, 13.5 four-wheel
15
A
seconds
main
to the
event.
start of the race.
Let's go and get our cars lined up. Going our
Less
cars
than
lined
5.
up. And Spence, you just kind of watch that section right there in front of you, like both sides. Cool. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. You kids are going at the sound of the tone. All right, we are locked and loaded. 13.5 four-wheel independent A main event. Leading us out is going to be Chenard pushing a little wide. Borden and Jusela giving chase. Jusela now moving up into the top 2. Borden dropping into 3. Sarkeesian in the 4. Wood in the 5. Final race of the day, race number 11. That will be my 13.5 four-wheel expert. You will be up after that. Weehaw. Rolling with race number 10. Leading us out is going to be Rich Chenard. In that 2 spot looks to be Phil Borden. In the 3 is going to be Sarkeesian. Jusela in the 4. Wood in the 5. Rolling with race number 10. Race number 11, 13.5 four-wheel expert coming up at you next. 13.5 four-wheel expert coming up at you next. All right, leading us out is going to be Rich Chenard. Jusela in the 2, Borden in the 3. Sarkeesian in the 4, Wood in the 5. Starting to wind this one through with 1:30 in, 4:30 to go. After race number 11, we'll have maybe 10 minutes of practice. 10 minutes of practice only, 10 minutes of practice only. And then track will be shut down. Track will be shut down. Rich Chenard leading us out. Adam Jusela in that 2 spot. Borden in the 3 right now, a year later, working his way through the whip section, right into Spencer Rivkin's hands. Almost like he meant to do that. It's not the first time Spencer's had something in his hands. Jusela in the 2. Borden now going to drop it to the 3. Drivers, you got 2:30 in, 3:30 to go. Race number 11. 13.5 four-wheel expert, you will be up next. 13.5 four-wheel expert. Final race of the day, you'll be up next. Jusela get it wrong in the center. Cato right there to get him. Watch in front. Come on, Adam. Nice long 6-minute main, buddy. It's going to be Chenard leading us out. Borden in the 2, Jusela in the 3, Sarkeesian in the 4. Back up front, it is going to be Rich Chenard. Borden in that 2, Sarkeesian and Jusela going at it for 3rd and 4th right now. Watching from the driver's stand, watching from the driver's stand, watching from the driver's stand, watching from the driver's stand. 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. It's going to be Chenard leading out. Borden in that 2. Jusela now popping back up into the 3. Sarkeesian in the 4. Wood going to be rounding out my top 5. I will need these 5 drivers. And if I could get maybe 2 volunteers to help me out, I would greatly appreciate it.
Two minutes left.
Drivers, you got 4 minutes in. Huh? Thank you. 4 minutes in, dose to go. 4 minutes in, 2 to go. It's still Rich Chenard leading out, trying to lead it tone to tone through the front jump section. Double table double. In that 2 spot is going to be Phil Borden, rocking the all blue off the end of the straightaway. In that 3 will be Jusela, off the end of the straightaway, walking the white into the black and fluorescent orange. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out. Don't forget, Wednesday night, back at our Wednesday Summer Series. Jimmy Leff on the mic. Doors open at, I believe, 10 a.m. Racing will be on the tone at 7. Now Borden getting it wrong. Anderson right there to get him. That's going to move Jusela in the top 2. Borden back
1
into the
minute
3. Chenard looking to go a lap up on the field with under a minute to go. Drivers, under a minute to go. So again, don't forget, on Wednesday night, we got the return of the Wednesday series coming back at you. So on the tone at 7 o'clock. So with it being summertime, kiddos don't have a curfew. So y'all can make your way on out. Have a little fun. With under 35 seconds to go. Under 35 seconds to go. Chenard leading out. Jusela in the 2. Borden in the 3. Jusela through the roller. Borden down the straightaway. So Jusela just got to keep it rubber side down. He's looking at a top 2. He goes big in the front section with under 15 to go. Drivers, under 15 to go. Final race of the day, race number 11. Again, I'll need 2 volunteer marshals at least. 2 volunteer marshals at least to help me out. Race number 11. Again, after race 11, we'll have about 10 minutes of open practice. And I'll shut the track down. That is time. Will Sarkeesian, got you at the line, sir. You are done. Nice and consistent. Waiting on everyone else. Waiting on everyone else.
Adam Jusela done.
Adam Jusela in the 2.
Rich
Chenard, you are done. Waiting on Borden and Wood. And that is going to seal the deal. Marshall, going to grab those blowers. Marshall, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. And race number 11 coming at you next.
The race is completed.
All right, drivers from race number 10, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race 10, I need you guys back on the track, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Again, I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals. Let's go ahead and, yes, Will. I thought you were just waving at me. Wave your hands like you just don't care. You're golden right there. Absolutely. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate that. I got Phil there. I need
Aaron Jensen.
Hey, Ashley, you want to help me out by the stairs?
Cody Wichman.
You're awesome.
Local flip-flops legend.
And I need 1 volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. 1
Hulk
volunteer
smash.
marshal in front of the driver's stand. 1 volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand.
Race.
1 volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. 1 in front of the driver's stand. MC, you want to help me out
1
over
minute
there?
to the start
Awesome.
of the race.
All right, no more laps. No more laps. Front of the driver's stand for me, good sir. All right. Y'all know the routine. This is your 13.5 4-wheel expert A main event. I'd make you guys go
45
7,
seconds
but
to the
you'll
start of the
probably
race.
dump. So you're going to go for 6 today. It's going to be Wichman on the 8, Haney on the 7, Leffler on the 6, Ash on the 5, Adolph on the 4, Jensen on the 3, Double L on the 2,
30
and
seconds
Prince.
to the start of the race.
Zadokness. Taking over that top spot. Hey, Chase, you want to help me out with Chenard in the center? I'll go pop down there. Oh, you're good?
15 seconds
You're
to the
old.
start of the
All
race.
right, fine. Hey, you said it. Chase, you stay right where you are. I'm going to sit here and revel in your greatness.
Less than 5.
Drivers ready, marshals ready, not necessarily Dr. Pepper. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded 13.5. Expert A main event. Spear hooks up a pipe early on. Jensen to the inside. So it is going to be Ryan Prince leading out. Jensen in the 2. Spear looks to the inside on Jensen. Gets it under braking. Jensen, Adolf, Spear, Ash, Leffler, and Witchman right now. It is going to be the darkness. Through the whoop section he goes. Somebody going for a ride. That was Adolf. Not quite sure where he's going on that one. Prince leading out. Jensen in the 2. Spear, Leffler, Ash, Adolf, Witchman, and Haney going to be pulling out my top 7. So out front early on, it is going to be the darkness. Spear getting it wrong on the front side. I thought he was looking for Diego right there on that one. Yeah. Watch coming front straightaway. Watch coming front straightaway. It is clear. So out. Oh, my goodness. Witchman. Durability test 101 comes in just a bit inside. And fires up the chainsaw and saws it off. So it is going to be Ryan Prince leading us out. Aaron Jensen in the 2. Jimmy Leff in the 3. Leffler channeling his inner two-wheel drive run of greatness. Now in the top 3. Ash in the 4. Adolf in the 5. Spear in the 6. Right now, Ryan Prince, large and in charge. Down the back straightaway he goes. Jensen in the 2. And you got Leffler, Ash, Spear all going at it. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Adolf dropping it to the top 6. Now Jensen working on the back door of Prince. Didn't quite see what happened with that. But Jensen, too close for missiles, switching it to guns. Flashes the high beams, lets Prince know he is there. And coming with authority. And Prince gets it wrong in the whoops. Jensen now going to find his way up into the top spot. Prince going to drop it to the 2. So 1st and 2nd, roller, front side double they go. Spear now up into the 3. Leffler into the 4. Prince now finding his way back up into the top spot. Inside on Jensen. Leffler spinning it around. Ash spinning it around. Jensen getting it wrong on the whoops. So here comes Spear now. Didn't see what happened to Kyle. Kyle looks like he's got some breakage going on. Pull that car off. Or not. That was kind of dialed. Leading out is going to be Ryan Prince. Looks like, Kyle, your car is broken unless you are in control of it. Looks like you have no right-hand steering. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. It is Ryan Prince leading out. Aaron Jensen in that 2 spot. Jensen put it upside down. Spear in the 3. Legend in the 3. Marshall coming on front straightaway. Marshall coming on front straightaway. Adolf getting it wrong on the straightaway. Prince gets it wrong on the front straightaway. So 4-wheel drive. Dropping like flies. Prince doing a little weight dance. Jensen finding his way back up into the top spot. Prince getting it wrong in the center. Spear trying to saw the front end off. With 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. It is Aaron Jensen leading out. Ryan Prince in that 2 spot. Spear in the 3. Legend in the 3. That sounds amazing, Leffler. Watch front section, watch front section, watch front section. Now Prince and Jensen get into it. Ah, Jensen breaking out. Ah, damn it, Bobby. Such a good run
2 minutes
going.
left.
So back up front, it is going to be Spear and Darkness going at it. Darkness flashing the high beams down that front straightaway. In that 3 spot is going to be Leffler rocking the chainsaw for a gearbox. Adolf going to be pulling it off. Are you kidding me? Man. So it's down to a 4-car dance. Kyle Haney keeping his nose clean. He's going to inherit the top 4. With 4:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is Double L leading out. Prince in the 2. Jimmy Leff in the 3. Haney in the 4. Right now, not quite sure how the Legend is maintaining a lead after that spectacular start he had. But apparently he's channeling his inner unhappiness. And he gets it upside down. That's going to put Prince back into the top spot.
1 minute
With
left.
5 minutes in, 1 to go. Let's see if Prince waits. Marshall out front, please. Prince Leading the carrot. Through the whoop section they go with 45 seconds to go. It is Prince and Legend leading out. Through the off-camber pitcher's mound they go. Leffler in the 3. Caney in the 4 with 35 seconds to go. Drivers 35 seconds to go. Again, after this race, we'll have 10 minutes of open track time. 10 minutes of open track time. 10 to 12 on the stand at a time. 10 to 12 on the stand at a time. At that point in time, track will be closed. So again, thank you for everyone coming on out today. Go. There you go. I like it. Leffler putting his nose up in the mix now. Oh, oh, it didn't count it? Yeah, we'll count it. Oh, no, I counted it. Don't you worry. With time running out, it's going to be a run to the line. I don't think that's really going to work this time around.
Old smash done.
Haney, you're done.
Prince done.
Prince, you're done. Legend,
Local
you're
flip
done.
flops, Legend done.
Jimmy Leff, you are done.
Gilbert's most average done.
Waiting on hand. That is a race. I'll stop.
race
Yeah,
is
that does
completed.
conclude our race program today. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming out today. Hopefully you guys had some fun time with the extra time we had.